So, I'm Blaine.
I'm Nicole.
Yeah,
I'm Natalie.
I'm Adriana.
We're group 5, and so I did the first and the second page, so the text and the production concept, and we chose to do Hamlet because we felt like it was our favorite of the 2 plays, so that's why we did it. And then we really wanted to like modernize it and make it more like American than like, you know, this monarchy that's taking place in the 1600s. So we decided to use capitalism as the empire and base it kind of loosely off of the show Gossip Girl, not in the sense that like we're using the characters necessarily, but more in the sense that we're like using the concept. So like it's placed in Upper East Side New York, and we based the kingdom is, instead of being this actual monarchy, is going to be like a hotel empire. And so yeah.
Okay.
She was just, I know.
I did pages 3 and 4, which was scenic design and costume design. And for scenic design, we wanted to focus on the elegance of New York, like Upper East Side, which is where Gossip Girl takes place, like Manhattan. So for the pictures, we chose like skyline pictures of like expensive buildings and the Empire Hotel, which is where most of it is going to take place. And also the steps, which were a scenic, like iconic part in Gossip Girl. And for page 4, the costume design, we focused on like high fashion clothing. Is it still going?
You're still going.
Yeah.
High fashion clothing, like suits for men and designer clothing for women. And we focused on that. And for them together, men and women, they attended events together. So we wanted to make sure that like galas and whatnot, they were wearing the finest clothing.
So I did pages 5 and 6. So page 5 was lighting and production. And the way we wanted to map it out was that we wanted the 2 different places to be the Empire Hotel and the New York Palace.
Oh, you have to press down.
Because that's because that's where the Bass family, that's like the places that they own. And the way we wanted to show the difference between the 2 scenes is the Empire Hotel has this big arc in front of it, and so we wanted, like, we would, you know, have that be the representation of it. And then also the New York Palace has this big sign, so we'd use that to represent that place. And then for lighting, we wanted to use a really like soft, like yellowish ambient lighting, just, you know, to like really like get the feel for a hotel, because that's typically what's in a hotel lobby. And then we wanted it to be one big central chandelier to show like the wealth and how rich everyone is there. And then for page 6, which was sound, what we wanted to do is when they were inside the hotel, we wanted to have like soft, like piano classical music playing to also show like, you know, like, oh, it's kind of like casual, it's a party, like nice stuff. So we chose Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata because that's a really well-known classical song. And then when they're outside of the hotel, we wanted to put in like background sounds of like just everyday New York traffic, because that's like what would actually be going on outside of a hotel, to make it really realistic.
And I was in charge of Wix. I did everything for the website. The theme I chose was originally for a ballet place in San Francisco, but I chose it because it incorporated a light pink color, so I thought it was perfect for the show, because the show just kind of makes you feel girly, and pink represents that like perfectly. Doing Wix wasn't easy. It was really stressful and honestly kind of tedious, because I had to go back and forth between zooming and unzooming because it wouldn't work. But overall, it was not too bad, I guess. But yeah, so that's it.
Hey guys, we hit it.